Okay, sorry about that. Had to talk to Emily about Marcus the Worm on TikTok. Okay, we are picking up after a special night with Minthara. We did officially lock her down. I'm a baddie, she can't resist me, it's fine. I didn't have to slaughter an entire camp for her. Okay. Where is she? Oh, she's not in camp yet, I don't think. Hold on. Bow chicka wow wow. Hi Jessica, happy Friday. Forget how to pop out the chat. There we go. How are you today? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think she's not. She said to meet her somewhere, if I remember correctly. But I kind of want to talk to anybody else. Gail, how you feeling? This has to be conflicting for you.
Come on, then, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling?
Ah.
No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral diet? Wonderful. Advantages are a more precious commodity than I'd have hoped, given the nature of our predicament.
Well, I did lock down Minthara. I feel like the hardest part is over. Not saying that the rest of this isn't going to be difficult, but I feel like for me, the Grove was what I was least looking forward to. And I feel like with that out of the way, hopefully, we can be evil. I cut my knee badly yesterday and almost needed stitches. I had to go get a tetanus shot, so that was fun. Love that for you. What happened? Tell me everything. That's insane. Was it a nail? Okay. Sorry, Gaily Poo. Now I gotta go find Minthara. On to Carlike. No! I actually am curious to see if she's, like, still there or if she's gone already.
So, you've indulged. Just helped yourself to a little more power, I see.
He's so sassy.
Not a bad deal, I'd say.
No, go get her. I can't.
I wouldn't mind indulging myself.
It was an exposed spring wire on my mattress? Oh my gosh. How does that happen? Was it just sticking out? Like, did it happen while you were sleeping, or were you changing the sheets or something? That's crazy.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. He's so funny. He's so girly pop. Did I already raid in here? I must have. Oh no, okay, clearly not. Alright, baby boy, open this up for me. Simple. Better be simple. That's what I have you around for. I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of excited to, like, actually go through and, like, raid the Grove of, like, treasure and stuff, because there are so many things that I don't ever try to rummage through or anything, because I don't want to piss anybody off, because I usually am nice to the Grove. So I'm at least excited for that, I guess. I was laying on my stomach and apparently it was sticking out, and when I moved, my legs put pressure down. Oh, and it just, like, stuck into your knee. I'm so sorry. Were you aware that the mattress had, like, an exposed spring, or did it just, like, that was just kind of like, oh, a fun surprise? Oh, good. Luckily, just had a tetanus shot in one of those butterfly band-aids. Oh, that's good. Okay. Yeah, you did say almost stitches. Tetanus shots are not fun. I don't know, I can't remember if I remembered to mention this or not, but the other day, is that a rotten potato? No. The other day, I walk around in flip-flops. I wear strictly nothing but flip-flops. I hate confining my feet. I hate shoes. I hate socks. So I will always be in flip-flops no matter what I'm doing, and no matter the weather. Anyway, I was out in the backyard, and we've been taking apart some really old garden beds that we're not using anymore, and Justin has been so, like, be careful, there are nails and things, like, I want you to wear real shoes back there, and I'm like, no, I hate shoes, no. And then one day, when we were working out there, I came back in, as I was, like, walking inside, I can't remember how I noticed it, but there was a nail sticking up, a rusty old nail sticking up right on the side of my shoe. Like literally, this is my foot, the bottom of my foot. This is where the nail was sticking up, like completely through the plastic of my cheap little flip-flop. And I was like, oh, okay. I still wear only flip-flops out there, though, I will say. But that was a very close call. Fun surprise. I'm not melting today, but my AC died. No! Ooh, okay. What's the temperature for you guys today? And do you have any sort of ETA on when your AC will be fixed? I can't survive without it. Okay, where is Minthara? Is she back at Goblin Camp, maybe? No. Or was I supposed to meet her in Act 2? I can't remember what she said at the end of our little night. Yeah, I think I don't see her again until moonrise then. Well, darn it, I want to kiss her. But anyway, might as well reap the spoils of our awful deed. This might be a little bit of a boring one because I do want to go through the entire grove. 88 degrees and no air conditioning. I hope you have good, like, air circulation and cooling off at night so that hopefully you can, like, open the windows at night and then shut it up during the day and it stays pretty cool, hopefully. Miss Ma'am on the face cam. Hi, Tally. Yes, it's my face. I once jumped off of a counter and had the plug to a headphone jack stick directly into my foot. They're not even sharp, just pure blunt force. That is unfortunately impressive. I can't remember who it was. I think it was my friend, one of my high school friends, and he was telling me a story about how, I think it was him, how he was running down the stairs as a kid and they were replacing their blinds. So you know how there's different types of blinds, right? Like the more modern blinds these days are like fatter and they're a little bit more rounded of an edge as opposed to those like, I don't know if it's like they're like metal blinds or not, but like the really skinny blinds like from the 90s. But they were taking those off and replacing them, and so they had a pile of it, I think, next to the like window where they took it off, and he didn't know, and he came racing down the stairs, and I don't know if he tripped or just ran into the pile, but sliced himself up on the blinds. And I'm like, I hate blinds. They've always seemed dangerous to me. Who's this? Well, I'm taking it anyway. Gotta ask if you had a chance to peek at my comic. No! Okay, hold on. Thank you for bringing it up again. I have been so distracted, but I'm distracted all the time anyway. I think I did just update. Let's see. Let's see, where did you say you had put it? Art gallery? Which channel did you put it in? Remind me again, sorry. No, my gosh. I know, it sounds terrifying, again, which is why I never trust blinds. Oh, it's on Blue Sky. Why was I thinking Discord? Hold on. What's your user on Blue Sky again? Is it... So funny. I know that Blue Sky is like not that different from Twitter, but for some reason I've always had an issue with Twitter. I've never understood it. I don't like get how you're supposed to use it. But for some reason Blue Sky is like so much clearer. Yeah, there you are. Ooh, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna screenshot because I'll read it after. I promise. It only gets worse from here. You're like the worst. You thrive on pain, don't you? I love the vibe that you have of it, or that you have for it so far. Sorry, okay. Getting distracted. But I screenshot that and I'm gonna read that after. You're gonna tear me apart, aren't you? That's okay. You know what? I'm kind of in a mood to feel sad. Every now and then I remember Blue Sky exists and I post. Same. I really promised myself that I was gonna try genuinely with Blue Sky. I just didn't, though. Or I don't, I guess I should say. Maybe. That's okay. I'm ready to be destroyed, honestly. Need a good cry every now and again. Now and again. Good lord. I've been watching a lot of sad dog TikToks like yesterday and today. Sad, some bittersweet. You know? Even the bittersweet ones, sometimes I can't really bring myself to, like, consume. Because I just want to adopt all the dogs, but, you know. Okay. Take. Also, I keep forgetting to ask you to be mutuals with me on TikTok. Oh! Am I not? That's something that I'm genuinely just really bad at. If I'm not mutuals with any of you guys, please let me know. What the heck? Okay, see, first of all, who is this person that I didn't know that I was following? Oh wait, no, I do know that I'm following you. Is your username on TikTok the same? I feel like I can see it in my head. What the hecky? Athena Doodles? Oh, there we go. No, oh, that's why, because it's, TikTok does that thing where you can have like, your display name be different. But I found you. That's why. On YouTube, absolutely on YouTube too, but mostly TikTok, because I feel like that's where I'm the most accurate. If we're talking about being mutuals and stuff. But I know, usually I scroll past them, but I've been so, I don't know, I've been so sucked into the dog videos lately, and it's both healing me and destroying me. Oh, I see the above comments. I has the dumb. I feel that on a daily basis, Letty. How is everybody today? How's everybody's Friday going? What are we doing for the weekend? I know we kind of talked about that yesterday. Ooh, see all these camp supplies, that's what I'm excited about stealing. I love looting camp supplies. I don't know why, but finding the food is like my favorite thing to loot. More than like gold or cool items. I mean, spell scrolls and like cool armor I'm usually stoked about, or like the weapons, I guess, but for some reason I'm just like, ooh, pork line? Yeah! 3 camp supplies? Score! Wait, I just opened that. These you can usually take anyway once Ethel's gone. And I think the toad teapot actually is camp supplies? No, it's the regular teapot. My bad. Me too, I have 1 million potatoes. Because it's like, I like to long rest, and I don't ever want to have to go buy camp supplies. And because I have the unlimited party mod, I forgot to switch to make it less camp supplies, so it costs 80 camp supplies every time I long rest, or every time I want to long rest. Keep getting dogs meeting babies videos on TikTok, and it's not helping my baby fever. I think, for me, the dog videos are kind of my baby fever currently. It's like dog fever, I guess. But I do occasionally get baby fever, and then I swear it's like TikTok knows, and then I get a gross video of like a baby like pooping its pants or something, and I'm like, you know what? I'm okay. Dang, didn't even need a staring for that one. What you got, Saza? Nothing. Cool. I have an endless amount of cute cat and puppy videos on my For You page, but I can't watch the sad ones. Yeah, and sometimes it's hard because it's like you don't know if it's gonna end sad or not. Like sometimes it starts out where it's like, oh, this could go either way. Like either it's a dog that's finally getting adopted, or it's a dog that you were hoping was gonna get adopted and then ends up getting euthanized. But you know what else I've been getting on my For You page is a lot of otter and monkey videos. There's this really chunky monkey, that I've been getting a lot on my For You page, and it's just this guy, like, feeding her food, and she just sits there, like, completely, like, it's so funny, and the way she takes food, she's like, okay, and then, like, eats it. It's so cute. But I can also never say no to otter videos. I love otters. Otters are, like, the one animal that I'm like, I really wish I could have one. They're so cute. I love the way they just screech and like squeal. It's so cute. Oh! How many times can I say it's cute? We're potty... As a mom of 3, it's a struggle. We're potty training and I can't anymore. See, the concept of potty training to me, how do you even do that? Like, I've had my fair share of puppies and kittens and potty training like animals, but potty training a child is like completely different. In theory, it seems like it should be easier than potty training like a puppy or a kitten, but it's a human, so I feel like it's probably a lot more difficult. It's like, look at this adorable little kitty. It just passed away the last 2 seconds of the video. I just had that last night. Actually, I was watching this cute video about like somebody who likes to foster dogs, and it was just like kind of heartwarming because the whole video, the premise was like, oh, this is why... Oh, I'm getting a phone call. 1 second. Hello? Hey, what's up? Good, how are you? Yeah, Murphy. Basically, I'm doing some laundry and I'm gonna vacuum the house one more time, but then, yeah, I think once Justin gets home, we're gonna head out. Go get him. No, he's coming home at the regular time because that's kind of perfect because he said somewhere between 4 and 4:30. Yeah. Yes, we're excited. We'll bring him home and have them meet in the front yard and then get him. Oh, yeah, the summer. It's so funny because I'm just watching her today and she doesn't even know. That's her last day. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be like, what the hell? Yeah, double D singular. Yeah, I think you guys will love him. Yeah, we'll see how he does when we bring him here. Just because he might be really weak from the surgery. So once he settles in, I think I would love it if you guys would come say hi to him, even if it's just for a minute, you know? Just see how stinking cute he is. No. I think Chad's gonna take the weekend to feel better, so I think it's just gonna be us being home all weekend. Yeah. So, and I think Justin's still planning on coming over and doing some cute interview. All right. I love you. We'll talk to you later. Love. Bye. Alright, sorry about that. Also sorry if my entire ass cheek was out when I stood up. Okay. Let me plug in my phone too, because it's dying. What have I missed? Can't even have kids and TikTok is killing me. Oh, I'm so sorry. With the baby fever. It's like, look at this adorable little kitty and it just passed. Okay, that's what I was talking about, that's right. What was that video? Somebody talking about fostering dogs, and it was like, if I couldn't, you know, if I adopted this dog, I wouldn't be able to foster so-and-so. If I adopted so-and-so, I wouldn't be able to foster this next dog. But then they were like, if I hadn't fostered this dog, or if I had adopted this dog who actually passed away before they could get adopted, I was like, ah! It was awful. It was just, it just pissed me off. Letting know I'm spiraling down Coldplay Gate. It's the new Annie Pastor Gate. I've been actually on the same side of TikTok too. It's really satisfying, honestly. I feel so bad that the guy, like, essentially was just like, it's Coldplay's fault in his, like, apology. My oldest just did it on her own. My middle is autistic and didn't learn until last year. He's 9. So I'm 1-0 and the odds are not in my favor. You know what? I think adult diapers are a lot more common these days, and everybody has their own pace, you know, no matter what it is. But as a parent, like, obviously that has to be frustrating, because it's like, yeah, how do you handle it, you know? When my mom was potty training me, I'd always accidentally fall in, and she always left me in there to get the camera to take a photo. I fear I would do the same thing. That's blackmail. That's good content. So don't ever piss her off. That's so funny. Can you use the soul coin if you're not Carlac? Is it just for Carlac? I assume it is, right? Because you insert it into the engine is what she's supposed to do? And trans and estrogen. Ah, okay. Is a power drug. Well, I mean, yeah. I feel like everybody's gonna experience baby fever, but especially if you got a lot of estrogen flowing, you're probably like, are you fucking kidding me? These babies are so cute. You just need to start interacting with those funny baby videos where they, like, poop their pants and throw up in, like, the most ridiculous way, and then you'll be like, you know what? I personally, like, Justin and I have talked at length about this, obviously, because I think that's a really important thing to talk about with any partner. You know, he's stated so many times that he's okay with whatever happens, but is more, I would say, on the fence of, like, wanting to have a kid. Personally, and it feels selfish of me to say this because I, as far as I'm aware, am able to have kids, but I don't want to. I think the idea of, like, having children isn't the worst thing to me. Like, I would maybe want to have a kid or something, but I don't think I would ever want to have my own biological kid. I think that I don't have what you need to have in order to have, like, an infant, you know? I don't think I have those motherly instincts. I don't know what a gurgling baby wants from me. I don't know what they want when they're crying, and I just don't think that I would ever have the knowledge to know. And that's okay. I think some people just maybe aren't, like, they don't have that parental thing in their head, and I think that's me. I'm not wired that way. But if I did decide that I wanted to have kids, I think I would adopt, and preferably adopt, like, maybe from, like, 3 years old and on. I don't know. I don't know that much about kids, to be honest. Because, again, I've never really had, like, that crazy desire to be a mom. I want to grow a kid for someone. That, honestly, it seems like such a noble thing to do, to be a surrogate. Because there are so many people out there who cannot have kids and want kids so desperately, and then there are so many people like me who probably could have kids but don't want to have kids. And it's such an interesting, kind of tricky subject, you know. Me neither, I get it. I get overstimulated too easily. Same. it's like I see all those funny, haha, cute videos of like moms hiding in the bathroom for like 5 minutes of silence, and I'm like, I cry at the drop of a hat. Like, me and my kid would both be crying and probably like just screaming like, ah! Completely overstimulated by each other. And I don't think that's healthy for anyone. So, okay, so far I'm gonna say I love that they don't show. I mean, I haven't gone into the kids' hideout. I'm gonna go look. I really hope that they don't have the bodies. Excuse me. That's so valid. I didn't think I was either, but I figured it out. But don't let anyone bully you into anything, and it's amazing if you do or don't. See, thank you, Liddy. I feel like that's just like the mentality that people need to have. There's no reason, in my opinion, that anyone should feel like they have to have kids, or like there's any obligation for it. Because if you have people having kids just because they feel obligated to, then they're gonna raise a miserable kid, because they're gonna have a miserable time raising a kid that they probably didn't want. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is definitely like the worst part of all of these choices that I've made. Am I still gonna loot their bodies? Yeah. Am I gonna feel bad about it? Yeah. Feels so wrong. Good lord. just a scratch. Sorry. I'm also super young, so kids aren't even in the cards at the moment. Yeah, so you have time to kind of think on it, and, you know, maybe you wouldn't even want kids in the future, or maybe you would, but, you know, depending on your age. And I feel like people have kids at so many different ages these days, too. Like, I think the generation just before us had kids, like, really young, and my generation was having kids, like, really young, but my generation and on kind of feels like they're having kids, like, way later. My parents had me really late. I think my mom was, like, late 30s, maybe almost 40, or right at 40 when they had me. I think she was around 40, because, yeah. Trying to do the math. But it just depends on whenever you're ready. I'm so sorry, Mom. Jesus Christ. I have besties who are child-free and the best aunties. See, that, like, I don't have a problem with kids. I love kids, but the idea of having my own is terrifying. But the idea of being able to go babysit somebody's kid for a day, love the crap out of them, and then send them back after I've been overstimulated sufficiently sounds perfect to me. I will spoil the absolute shit out of your kids, but I don't want them to be my permanent responsibility. Everyone in my family had them in their teens. My mom was 17. Oh, wow. My mom was 17 or 18, I think, when she had my brother. Wait, what did he say?
Must be getting soft. Almost felt bad for him.
Aw. Well, I appreciate you having a heart. Damn.
Goblin kids would have put up a better fight.
Okay.
Killed my first human when I was 5 years old. Tieflings are soft.
Alright, whatever. I had my first at 28, which is pretty old. When I was pregnant with my toddler, I was considering geriatric. It's so funny because in my mind, I've already passed, like, the ideal age to have a kid. Like, in my mind, I would want to be young having kids. Like, not teens, obviously, but, like, anywhere from 20 to, like, 26-ish is when I pictured myself having kids if I ever wanted them, which I've pretty much always thought since I was younger I don't really want kids. But it's just so funny thinking about that, because I'm like, I was still a kid. 20 to 26. I still consider myself a kid. I'm nearly 30. But I don't know. It's just interesting thought process, I guess. Oh, all of them. Oh, I gotta go to the beach, too. It's so funny because that's, like, such a routine thing for me to go to the beach and save, what's his name, from the Harpies. And I was like, I don't think that's something that my character would do this time around. Oh, it feels so bad. Jesus. I was. They said I had a geriatric pregnant. Oh! What does that entail? Just because of the age at the time? Geriatric my butt, right? They offered me a because I was too old and too fat to have a baby. At 28? They told you that you were geriatric at 28. Oh! Oh, but still. My mom had me at 40. Listen, as long as your lady bits are doing things in a healthy way, then... No, for Elias, my last one. Is it pronounced Elias, by the way? I have a friend with a son named Elias, and that's how they pronounce it. I know some people pronounce it Elias, I think? But that's ridiculous for them to be like, well, you wanna plan B? No. Good lord. I was just watching a TikTok about, I love those TikToks that are like, tell me like the most outlandish thing that something that you've ever experienced, and one of the ones that I was watching was tell me one of the most like ridiculous or outlandish things that a doctor has ever told you. Whew. Those are some insane stories, to be honest. Also, sorry, there's still so much to go through. Poor Arabella's parents. Poor Raph. Elias? 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 Oh wow, you do get some pretty cool stuff. My encumbered new shirt is strong. But yeah, too old and too fat to have a baby, but I'm too young to get my innards removed so I can get off birth control. Have they turned you away from wanting to have things tied? Because that drives me insane. Yep, twice. That's insane. Nope, because all they care about is making sure that we're having babies. They want that population to go up. The human race is so overpopulated anyway. There's really no need for us to be so like, have a baby, have a baby, have a baby. It's really just something that we do because we have the luxury of choosing to do so. At least that's how it should be in my mind. Like, if you want to have a baby, have a baby. But why are we trying to force people to have babies? You just end up with more people or more kids in the foster system, and that's cruel enough as is. I want to check out the beach because I want to see... I don't know. I just want to see. I've never seen the beach after having not done the harpy fight. Don't even get me started. Okay. Like, are the harpies still here, or are they gone? Oh. Oh, they are still here, and it looks like we could fight them. Interesting. What level are we? 4. Oh. Okay. Let's do this then. Oh, we are right on the cusp of them seeing us. Do I have any abilities yet? No. That's what's so frustrating is when you can't teleport. What are you? Oh, I'm just a drow. Okay. So I have no teleport either, which is annoying. I'm playing, what is it, the Astral Elf in my co-op game with Justin, and that one's been really nice because they do get straight out the gate a teleport ability, which is really nice, and you can use it like 2 or 3 times, I think. Ooh, get the harpies. I'm gonna do my best, but they are annoying, and also I only have a regular amount of people. Cause, oh yeah, cause I don't have Will. Will is gone. Bruh. Ah! Okay. There's nowhere I can go that I won't be in their line of sight, I don't think. To bring back a convo from yesterday, I have a migraine today. No! I'm so sorry. What do you do when you have a migraine? Are you just kind of like, are you turn all the lights off and lay down and like pray kind of a person? Do you have like a out of the box trick that you do? I know, Jessica, you were talking about the piercing that you got that worked for you, right? So funny, I forgot that we had talked about migraines yesterday. Okay, Gale is the only one with Misty Step, but he's not exactly the one that I want to be right up on them. Let's see how close he can get. Can't really put him anywhere without him being poopy. Well, I'm just gonna save in case. Suffer, no! I wonder if she's gonna one-shot him. No! Oh, cool, wow. What is his AC? When do you go? You go next. So let's put you to sleep. So that you don't get a turn. How do you pronounce that? Diath piercing? Diath? Diath? I'm at work right now, which is torture since I work in education. There's no way for you to take the day off or like take a half day or anything? In education, that's pretty much impossible, of course, I know, but... Oh, see, you know, why did I do that? Because the reason that I put her to sleep is because she goes after Gale, and now... Why am I like this? I don't know. Daith! Ah, thank you. Does she have teleport? No, of course she doesn't. You're the one that has 8 hit points. Nice. I have no clue. I say it differently every time. Okay, well, I'm glad it's not just me then. I need the money and I'm one of the best instructors in my area, so you don't really have a choice. But that has to be literal hell. Oh crap, there's another harpy over there! Oh, that's fine. Dude, the lucky feat is so good. I feel like lucky and tough are like the 2 feats that I never want to miss out on. Which I should really give to Estelle. Because she's a sorcerer. So squishy.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
55, 60. 2 misses. Oh, there was one. Did not realize this one was right here. A little bit of an idiot. That's alright. Damn. What a waste of a sorcerer point. Oh. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, try again. Or don't, because you're dead! Now Gale is over here for no reason. Oh wait. Up to 32 hit points. I don't think this is gonna work. No. That's okay. Can I reach you? Ooh, I can. Yeah, get down there, girl. Noise. Bruh. Actually, let's go magic missile. Nice. Ah! Please. Do you ever just, like, out of frustration push them? For no reason? Like, it does nothing, you just want to push them. There we go. I have my earbuds in and the noise canceling is on, but how well does that work when you have a migraine? Those types of overhead lights in school were what used to give me migraines. Yes! That's when I started getting the eye migraines. My neurospicy butt can hear those lights. It vibrates my teeth. I feel that. You'd think that by now they would realize that that just makes for the worst learning environment. The worst environment in general, but especially for, like, kids in the younger generations. Like, it's not a good environment to be in if you want them to, like, 1, willingly learn information, and 2, learn and enjoy. Like, actually develop and grow as human beings. But, nope. They continue to choose literally the worst lights. Y'all have nothing, forthwith. Yes, Gale. Yes. For some reason I thought there was something up there. But I know the nest is back here. I love the teachers who get fun, steamy seats and put tapestries to cover those lights. See, those are the teachers that know, you know, and they're the teachers that, in my opinion, are the type of people that should be teachers because they are aware of how other people feel, and they also just that's the type of person you want to be a teacher, because they clearly want to be a teacher and they want to make a comfortable environment for kids to learn in, or, you know, people to just feel good in. Gaily Poo, can you really not jump this? Why did I bring you? What? I don't know if he'll be able to jump back, though. Oh, buddy, please.
Let's see what those harpies look like.
I wonder if he'll be able to make that jump now. Yes. My kids are all neurospicy, so I get the overhead light thing. Gives my oldest migraines, too. They're just, like, literally the worst, and I feel like there has to be some sort of actual explainable, like, obviously explainable science behind that you'd think people would understand, like the people who are building these buildings or designing them or paying for them to be built would know. I don't know. It would just seem more effective and in many ways effective to use better lights. Like, probably more cost efficient, more effective for actually teaching kids and getting them to learn. I feel like the benefits outweigh the cons here. But we're acting like that's not the case, and I don't know why. Oh, my hair tickled me. Okay. Literally none of us took damage from that entire fight. That's crazy. There's nothing up this way, is there? I don't think so. So I'm just gonna head back. And I never think going over here is worth it, but I guess I'll do it this time. So she can see waves coming from them. That honestly checks out. If you expect me to sit still and listen to you in the classroom setting without shaking my leg, you're crazy. Unfortunately, I fall under the category of people who get anxiety from the leg shaking. My sister, it's so funny too because I am a leg shaker. I can absolutely be a leg shaker. Not terribly so, but for me, I was the type of person that my classmates and people around me who shake their legs or like tap their feet sent me to another world because I was so overstimulated and irritated by it. It just absolutely distracted me from anything that I was supposed to focus on. Oh, really? Okay, let's see if I can get everybody over here. They're the wrong color and wrong wattage for kids. No, she's just gray. Sorry, I read your comment and I was like, is she deceased? No. And I see why, because everything... No, she's just in gray. She does... It was so funny because she does look like she died. But no. There's just no color in her life. And most schools' admins are weird about the lights being on. Like, oh, like you can't turn off the overhead lights in place of like lights that teachers bring in, like, because I know some teachers will like to bring in like the salt lamps and like their own standing lamps that have like warm lighting and stuff, but I could absolutely see being like school administrations being like, you have to have those lights on, we pay for them so you have to use them. Stupid. Okay, I was like, wow, no tap. My character with Justin, though, has died on multiple occasions. Oh, she's a druid, that's right. She's a Circle of the Stars druid, which I've been having so much fun with, but I'm really bummed because so far, I feel like the Circle of the Stars druid is, like, kind of powerful because, one of the wild shape options is not to physically wild shape, but you get to be... Essentially, you're like wild shaping, and you kind of just like have a starry form. For anybody who hasn't used it yet, but you get to have one of the forms that you can choose is like a starry dragon, and you get to have dragon's breath. So as a bonus action every turn, you can use the dragon's breath, which does damage, which is really nice as a bonus action. But you're still in the shape of your character, and you're still able to cast spells, which I think is really powerful. So essentially, you can do the bonus action Dragon's Breath and then still use every other spell on your list and stuff, which I think is really, really cool. But there's this one spell that we have, and I don't know if it's specifically part of patch 8 and the starry form druid, or if it's from the mod that we got that is like Mistra's spell pack or something. But regardless, we leveled up and I got this spell, which is like summon a dragon. And I haven't been able to use it. I've used it once so far in the self-same trial in Char's Temple, but the dragon is so big that it can't do anything. Like, it couldn't move anywhere, and it really sucked. Like, it looked really cool, but there's, like, no physical... And I've tried it in so many other, like, more open spaces, but there's, like... So far, we haven't had anywhere that I can use it, and I fear that I'm not going to be able to use it at all going forward, because I feel like the only places that you really get a nice, like, open field battle are in Act 1 and Act 2, but I didn't get it until towards the end of Act 2, and going into Act 3, it's like all city. So it's like, I'm never going to be able to use this freaking dragon. My preferred stim is shaking my legs or tapping my fingers and feet. I'm just constantly doing it. Completely understandable. Like, it's very satisfying to do. It just, unfortunately for my brain, is like the only thing that my brain can focus on if I see it. Especially if it's to the to the beat of the song. I'm just playing drums. I do that in my car a lot. When I play D&D on paper, my go-to is Barb Druid. Ooh! I've heard that that's a good build. I have been wanting to experiment more with multiclassing. I'm playing my first actual multiclass in this main campaign, and I'm a sorcerer paladin, which I feel like I'm never going to be able to stray from anymore, because how do you top that? Like, a sorcerer paladin is just such a perfect multiclass. You're not squishy, you have the sorcerer spell list, you can smite like nobody's business. I don't know, it's just, I'm going to have a really hard time picking anything after this campaign ends. A raging earth elemental that can't take any non-magical damage? Tell me more. Tell me more. I need to hear more. Explain to me how that build... Oh no, the bird's still... I mean, I'm glad the bird is still alive, but like... Sorry, I killed everyone. Oh. Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna take that gold. Sorry. Do I need to take the gold? Well, sorry. Oh. You just ran away. That's fine. As long as I don't have to hurt you, I'm happy with that. Magnifying glass. I don't know that I've ever found a magnifying glass. I don't need the wheat. What do we have over here? Anything worth stealing? Maybe? No. A note? Oh, there is a greater healing potion. That's nice. So far there's not as much as I expected. Nettie, sorry girl. Did I loot them already? Ooh, I did not. It's not that good. Yeah, I forgot I made the wolf explode. Love you, dog. Okay, so obviously did a fight in here. What's the Idol of Sylvanas doing here? This is so funny. This is the only time I've ever taken the idol. I have never successfully taken it before. And now that I actually have it, the kids are dead. My beat D&D character was a kobold ranger who collected shiny things. Her name was Tinkle. Oh! When the party was dividing up gold from a reward, she looked at the gold piece they offered her and said, "No thank you, I have that one." Shut up, I love Tinkle. No thank you, I have that one. That's so freaking cute, are you kidding me? Ugh. Oh my goodness. I'm really bad with coming up with D&D characters, TBH. Like, I feel like my backstories are so lame and, like, basic. Like, I'm not a very good story writer. I love drawing characters, but ask me to create a D&D character, ask me to write a backstory, I don't know. I don't know, her parents died or something sad, and that's why she's here. I got nothing. I also triggered a bar crawl because she stole a spoon and wouldn't give it back. I see, I love that kind of, like, ridiculous shenanigans. So the bear totem at level 3... Oh, that's right! I forgot about... Yeah. The bear subclass for barbarian, because you don't take any non-magical damage, right? So the bear totem at level 3 allows you to resist all damage besides psychic, and elements are resistant to non-magical slashing and piercing and bashing damage. Level 10 moon druids can spend both wild shapes to wild shape. Oh, that's right! Damn, that's powerful. That might have to be my next one, because I love, personally, anything druid or druid adjacent. Like, anything that has plants and nature kind of, like, intertwined with, like, the story or the direction or anything, I just really enjoy. Like, my current character, this is my second, like, main campaign character, and even though she's not a druid this time around, like, there's still a lot of, like, nature in her backstory. Like, she took the Shield of Crows, and then she has, I think, like, this acorn necklace that allows her to talk to plants and stuff. I just think it's so cool for survival reasons, and also, I just like plants. I like plants and animals. What can I say? She didn't have that spoon! The tiara incident was also my fault. Please do explain the tiara incident. So you can't cast, but you also can't die. True. So it's like, I mean, how much damage are you doing as an elemental? Are you just, like, turning into, like, the basic elemental form? Mayosi's a druid and she's the protagonist in my comic. Ooh! I love everything druid. Oh, I can't wait. That's right, that's the one that you're gonna rip my heart out with, huh? Ready for that one, I guess. Excuse me. Good lord. Okay, is this where we get into Nettie's? No. Oh, back over here. There has to be, like, tons to loot in here, right? It's always looked so enticing, but I've never bothered looting in here because I never want to risk pissing anybody off. A carrot! Oh, am I... Your girl is encumbered, y'all. I don't have... I guess... Wait a minute! Why is Lae'zel not with me? This entire time I was like, I feel like I'm missing someone, but I also know that going the evil route, you don't get everybody. I forgot about my girl. No freaking wonder. When I was looting, I was like, what is going on? Because usually I have, like, at least one tank to send stuff to. It's because Lae'zel wasn't with us that entire time. Which also means we got through that harpy fight, like, so easily, even without Lae'zel.
No good.
Okay, I won't do it anymore. Come hang out with me. Okay, thank you, bye. That makes sense. Poor Lae'zel's like, I'm bored. I'll take the sickle. Oh yeah, I'm still encumbered though. I should have Lae'zel be the one to do the looting. The earth element does 2d8 plus 5 bludgeoning. Okay, so it's not bad. But you only get the one attack, or do they have a multi-attack? She climbed up our half-orc, half-giant to try and pluck a tiara off of a skeleton and it animated a bunch of undead. Worth it. Did she get to keep the tiara? That's the only important question, I think. Because I'd be pissed if she didn't. Okay, I'm gonna just loot the rest of this room real quick and then I'll call it there. So I have some things I need to get done for the afternoon. Letty, I need to get a good start on the next thing, aside from your Ko-fi sketch, which I'm about to start, but I haven't started just yet. I spent this morning working on some Ko-fi sketches. Keep saying Ko-fi. I think that's just the way that I'm gonna pronounce it. Coffee, coffee. You know what I mean. So you've never gone through everything in here. It's really not as much loot as I expected, which is good for me to know because it means that this is probably never ever going to be worth it ever again. Listen, I will say the scene with Minthara, me and Justin both watched, and we were both like, it was great. Will I ever raid the Grove again? No. If I were to do that, if I were to raid the Grove again, I would probably see if I could send the tieflings on their way first and see if I could only have the druids be the casualties, but I don't really know. I just opened that. Why did I open that again? They have a multi-attack. Okay, is the multi-attack 2d8 plus 5? She got yelled at, but yes, she got to add that to the shiny collection. Read the comic. Okay, okay, okay. And thank you for reminding me. I do need to go do that after this. Okay, I'm just gonna get this middle area and then I'll hop off. Ah, so something in my eyeball. Hello? Ooh, that's a lot of apples. There's definitely a lot of camp supplies, which I appreciate, so. Was I expecting more? Yeah, a little bit, but that's okay. Okie dokie. Alright, I'm gonna call it there so I can go get some stuff done. But, thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and a happy Friday. Ooh, man, this makes me miss Tinkle. I should have you do her as a Ko-fi commission. Oh my god, that'd be so fun, but only if I can draw her with the tiara. I feel like that would be like the perfect addition. But anyway, if you think about it, email me. Otherwise, I need to email you. I just feel like I'll probably lose track of time today, so I probably won't today. Regardless, have a great day, everybody. Thank you for reminding me to read your comic, by the way, Athena. I need to go do that immediately before I forget. So, anyway, bye, you guys. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Have a good weekend. Bye, Jessica, if you're still here. I will see you guys on Tuesday.